Hi everyone, the Crafty Atelier, Angela's here with a little vlog. I am a mess right now. I just got done with the taping of the display, but before that I'm going to show you what I did to make it right here. Okay, so I have started on the display. I don't have any footage beforehand because I just did not have the motivation to take film, but it's very bad because I don't have lights on or anything, so y'all just gonna have to deal with this one. But I have hat boxes, or like the cardboard boxes from Hobby Lobby. Those were the ones that were in stock at the time. So I have this one on the bottom, then the other two that were inside this, and then I have some thinner, taller ones that are gonna go kind of on top, and then this one's on the side here, just like that, and those two will be on top, kind of staggered up there, and then it will be covered with like different stuff as I work on it. But so far it's coming along. It's a little unstable just because I need some stability back here, but this is what this is kind of for, just to kind of keep this right here. I'm probably going to make a couple of cubby hole things here for like the stuff that I need to do, like bags and just admin stuff in the back, and then I can hide it. So it's looking good. So far I've just cut it. So that's where I'm at. That's all the aftermath of some of it. So that one there, I'm not sure. This was for the till, so the other side of the table, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna use it. Please don't worry about this. This was before me, okay? This was well before I got here. So yeah, I'm not sure if I want to redo this one or what. Or just kind of rip these off and then kind of make it a little bit rounder so it looks less square and more like a stump. So that's what I think I'm going to do, because I just need to fill this out just a little bit more on the front just to make it look better. But that's all I have right now. So far, I am enjoying my time off, sort of. This is like the first day I've had off in a long time that I don't have to rush around doing other things, so I can kind of take my time. So yeah, hopefully y'all are having, or had, I guess at this point, a great holiday and getting back into it. And yeah. So I did not film the taping of it. It's just masking tape over everything. That's it. Over every surface. It is just to make sure that the next step doesn't soak the cardboard and then warp it. So that's all I did. And I'm gonna show you what it looks like right now. This is what it looks like, all done up. And yes, I didn't have enough masking tape to go around, so there's painter's tape, and that's totally fine. I actually like how it looks, to be honest. It looks, someone would probably say, oh my gosh, that looks like, no, this is one of the steps to getting to the next step and to the ending. So what I'm gonna do here is actually like a little balcony. So either I'm gonna make some little, I don't know, a picket fence or something right here. And then I can actually set some of my product here. And the rest is, this is gonna be a pond. So there'll be resin in this. It might be a little glittery pond, so that'd be kind of cool. The rest of this is for display. So I have 5 tiers, the top, the middle, and then the ground floor is both of these as well. They do have little windows back there. So there's a couple that don't. That one just kind of was a makeshift. But yeah, it's really inspired by the little tree. Yeah, some of it's coming off, but that's okay. The tree house, dollhouse type things. And I really liked how it looked. So I tried my hand at it and this is what we got. So I'm gonna turn it around here, and the back doesn't look great. It's not supposed to, because it's not gonna face anybody except me. And down here, I have this little hideaway back in there. I didn't quite make all of it, and that's okay, because no one's gonna see it. This is where I'm gonna be putting like my packaging, you know, anything I need back here, like my water and stuff. So no one's gonna see this part. So I'm okay with it looking kind of ragged back there. But I mean, it's holding up really well. I can lift it. It's about, I want to say maybe 10 pounds altogether. So it's not very heavy, but it is all in one piece. And so that's going to be a little tricky getting in and out of the car, which just means I've got to Tetris a little bit more of the display into the buckets. But that's okay, because I really think this is going to be an eye catcher. There we go, an eye catcher for the display for the Cory Cuties. So I think I'm going to do like different little level things inside, so then people can see that they're still tiered, and that will give me even more room that I can put out even more Cory Cuties. And I think once it's on the table, hi little boy, what are you doing? There's a little girl over there. I am going to put Aloin back behind, standing right here. And I think that would be really cool, because I can't set her up top. She would just topple over, and I don't want that either. And I don't want her taking up any of the display space per se, or anything. And I don't want her on this side, because I will be packaging on this side. So I think back behind here is the best spot for her. Plus I can put her hand on this branch and she won't fall over as well. So yeah, I'm really excited. So all of this is display area. There's so much space for more Cory Cuties that I can put in here, because I can tier them on the stairs as well, which is kind of cool. So yeah, all the Cory Cutie stuff is probably going to be in here. So that means the crystals, the snail gardens, the obviously the original Cory Cuties, the creatures that after this, I'm going to be starting in the new year. And then I will be putting on here, the rock stars. That's what it was, the rock stars. So yeah, I'm really excited. So the next thing is to start the paper mache. And that will be in a couple days, just because I still have Christmas with my family tomorrow, so I won't be doing anything. But tonight still I want to do some cobblestone on the floor. So I'm gonna tear this up. I'm gonna tear this up, and I'm gonna hot glue all of the floors tonight in like a cobblestone like pattern. And then I'll be able to go over it all when I get the chance with the paper mache, and then paint, and we'll see where we're at. So with that, on to the next portion. So what I have is, this is all finished with the cobblestone and everything. Now I have to use the paper mache method. So I have 50-50 of just Elmer's glue. It's literally just that. And water, half and half. I just mixed it. And then I have 2 rolls of paper towels that we're gonna start with. They're 2-ply, so I rip them apart so they're very thin. And I'm going to be putting on the more textured side down, so then the texture is not showing too much when I go to put the bark on everything. So all of this has to be finished in the paper mache. That means underneath, on the bottom, on the tops here as well. So everything. Except I'm going to try and not get these done just because I really like how they look. So they're going to just stay naturals, but I still want the edges covered everywhere. So we'll see how it goes. This might take me quite a while, but I will let you know how long it does take. You're just going to see a little bit of the time lapse, and we'll start that now. Okay, so I have based everything in black. I did kind of mess up on the stairs, but I'm going to paint over it anyway. I'm going to just kind of blend it in and try and keep at least some of the natural stuff. But yeah, this is the pond like before. So that'll be kind of last because I need to flock everything and I don't want anything getting in the resin. Or even like staining it or anything, so. But it looks good, like it's pretty sturdy, like, you know, I think it's gonna hold up. At least for a while, I hope. And then I'm not gonna paint the inside of this. This is just gonna be like where I put my gift wrapping and all that stuff, so. I'm gonna just leave this as it is and just paint the rest of it. to be what a tree essentially. So all I'm going to be doing next is I am going to be basically just dry brushing the shit out of it in browns, light browns, and then I think I might even put either a light green kind of in different spots or possibly like a reddish tone to make it more like a redwood, which would be really cool. I saw someone else have like the red kind of hint to one of their like doll tree things, and I loved it. I was like, oh, that's really pretty. So I think I might do that a little bit too. So we'll see. The cobblestone inside kind of got washed out with the paper mache, but that doesn't mean that I can't still dry brush and make it look like, you know, a floor or a stone floor or something like that. So I am not going to be doing anything with the tops because for me to base them was so hard because everything else was starting to get, and I had to like hold it up like this because I couldn't get underneath with like the brush was like super long. So yeah, I think it worked out though. I'm really happy with it, and I'm gonna be even more happy when it's actually finished. So this is going on like starting the second week now for this. So actually it's doing a pretty good time. Yeah, I don't have any qualms with it. I mean, I'm gonna put a base on it. I'm gonna just put some foam and just cut around the edge here. Just so it's, you know, a little bit softer on the bottom. So it doesn't scratch up my my tablecloths or anything like that. So yeah, that'll be the very last thing. So yeah, let's get started with some dry brushing. Okay, so Okay, so I have the paint on. I'm not gonna seal it just because I am just gonna be transporting this in a black bag, and I just don't want to spend the time to Mod Podge it. Just because it's raining outside, I can't spray it. So maybe in the summertime I'll spray, but yeah, I think it's pretty good right now. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put this fence on, and I think it's super cute. I'll weather it as well. It's not on right now, but once it's on, I'll weather it. And then I have this big bag of moss and we're gonna put it in the spaces that are green. Not like covering it so much, but like just giving it some more like depth and definition. And then the pond here, this little pool, is gonna have resin. And after that, I think it will be done. So I'm very excited about it. I think it turned out okay. Yeah, it's very large. I want to say it's maybe like, oh gosh, I don't even know the exact measurement, but I'm thinking more like maybe just a yard. Excuse me, so like 3 feet. 3 feet high, maybe 3.5. I don't know. No, it's probably about 3 feet. But yeah, so let's get to it. I'm gonna put that on and have this on, and then I will weather it, and then I'll show you before I do the resin, just because I need to do that last, just so it doesn't get messy. So here we go.